Okay. I don't know what's going on. I disconnected and reconnected to the Wi-Fi, so maybe it'll stop tripping.
You, yeah, we can hear you
Um,
clear now. There you
but
go.
anyway, can you hear me? Okay,
Yep.
great. Yeah, but you can be consistent in something you don't want to be consistent with. You know what I mean? So it's like every day you wake up at 7:30, and you know you're supposed to wake up at 7:15. You know, but you consistently getting up late. You know, you're just not happy about it.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm gonna say both. You know, I consistently do things that I don't want to do, and when it comes to stuff that I want to do, I can be intense about that. So a little bit of both, I
You
guess.
smart. You smart. Um, Sister Neo. I didn't say Neo. I said Neo really fast. Sister
What's up? What's
Neo.
up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's going
Hey,
on?
I'm
You know we.
rolling, so I can't read, so you're gonna have to
Oh
read it
yeah,
to
you
me. But
know
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
read it, and we just gonna go top from bottom. First one go. If the results match your efforts exactly, would you be proud or embarrassed?
I would be proud because the simple fact is that I tried,
Say
and
less.
sometimes when you try, it don't always go your way. But I can't be mad at the fact that I gave an effort, so I'd be proud of that, even if it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. But you know what I'm saying? You you can't fail if you don't try. You can't win if
Mm,
you don't try. Well, you can
there you
fail if you
go.
don't try, excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, that's my take on that. I used to be ashamed, and I think I was a child that grew up having a lot of shame
Hmm.
for honestly no real reason.
Hmm.
But um now as an adult, like I'm so damn indifferent to a lot of shit. I mean, like, either gonna do it or it ain't. One of the two.
Right.
But I ain't gonna be upset about it. So
Hmm.
yeah.
No,
Next
that's
question.
respect.
Yeah.
That's respect. We received that. I like the how everyone's answer is completely different, and you jumped in there with the proud because you tried. Shit, everything ain't gonna be what it is, what you want it to be. And we go to the next one for Sister Neo, which is: are you consistent or just occasionally intense?
Hmm. So that's a tough one for me because um, dealing with my, mental health, I
Hmm.
say that I try to be intentional because when I'm not intentional and I do things, I can be hella intense when, I'm saying, little things happen that I don't
Hmm.
like. So I always try to be intentional about how I do things because I used to be really, really out of control with, my emotions. Like I feel stuff so strongly and things about people. So um that, I would just literally just be one extreme or the other
Hmm.
when it comes to my feelings and how I respond to things. So I try to be mindful and intentional because when I'm not, I tend to explode. So yeah, it's a fine line that I've had to learn to walk, and that I've also had to learn to give myself forgiveness
Hmm.
for the times I did, explode or go fly off the handle. Um, because at the time I didn't know how to, I didn't understand what was going on with me. I didn't
Hmm.
understand what my trauma was, and I didn't understand why my emotions were just so strong. And
Hmm.
now I'm able to think through stuff and literally be like, all right, I'm tripping. Yes, I'm angry, but I shouldn't be this angry. So
Hmm.
uh, I just say that I'm intentional, and I'll
And
leave it
I'm,
at that.
and you know, and you know,
Yeah,
yo, brother, gotta ask you.
yeah.
Do you know or do you think that your occupation had a lot to do with, or your military choice rather, which is both, but still, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that had a lot to do with where you are today as far as the forgiving power and the being mindful and all of that stuff?
It has. It absolutely has. I
That's
will
real.
admit, in the beginning, I struggled. I struggle with being in the military because I had a hard time adjusting.
Because that lady wasn't
But
cleaning that toilet right. No, I'm joking. I'm
dog,
joking.
yo, you're not lying though. You're not wrong. But like being around other people and seeing, all different walks of life and like seeing shit that, because I never thought something was wrong with me. I thought how I was normal for everybody, but that was just the reality of my family. My family is very dysfunctional, but seeing other people and seeing like, damn, yo, like everybody is, for the most part like this, and I'm like, okay, I, okay, and it made me really look into getting and getting treatment that I need. Uh, because, like I said, at the time, I didn't realize. And it has made me learn to be intentional and help regulate. Because one thing about the military, it's not a democracy. And
Hmm.
sometimes you get told to shut up and color, and you got to shut up
Shut
and
up.
color. You ain't got to like, but you got to shut up and color.
No cap
Um,
though.
so yeah, it definitely has helped me. Um, and the structure of it definitely has helped me, having knowing what my routine is, having a very structured routine, so it absolutely has helped me. I won't say it was easy, but it has
Hmm.
helped me.
That's respect. That's respect. And once again, I appreciate everybody that just confident enough and brave enough, rather, to come up here and just open up. Like sharing your life ain't easy. I don't know why people think being up here just talking about yourself and telling people what you. It's not easy. So I'm gonna keep just making sure I give that thanks to everybody that just be sharing they self. And with that, we go straight to the last one for you, big sis. One thing you've been dodging that needs to get done today.
I need to let go of stuff, and I mean like physical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like for some reason I attach sentimental value to things that aren't sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm I'm retiring, and I've had a storage unit for damn near 20 years.
Come
And
on, Neo.
I opened it up, I got rid of my storage unit. Everything is in my house now. Cause when I be on deployment, I mail stuff home, and like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I got so much stuff.
Damn.
I got like five sewing machines, like clothes I
Wait,
ain't
wait.
worn in 20 years.
Now let me stop you there. I gotta ask because there's somebody out there that may be, living the same life. Are you a hoarder?
I am not a hoarder. So no,
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a hoarder. But
Because
what
we
it
was gonna
is
get together the
though.
FBAs and come straight and help, and
Oh no, no, no.
say
I had a
less.
friend. I had a friend growing up in high school that was a hoarder, and I remember
Mhm.
their house burnt down because they was a hoarder. And I
Whoa.
remember going over her house and being scared because they had like a narrow path that you could walk through to
Yeah,
go
it's
sit
it's
down,
it's
and I was
real.
always scared some shit was gonna fall on me.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it was always roaches everywhere, so I always had to
I'm
like stake
telling
my
you,
stuff
Neo,
out
it's
when
real.
I left
It's I've
the
been in the
house.
hoarding house before.
It's scary.
Yeah,
They
it's
was
not.
hoarding so bad that their backyard was full too. I was like,
Oh shit!
yeah.
What the hell? We can't even
So
put a tent back there.
nah. So I'm not a hoarder. But what it is like I have everything inside neat cases
It's a
and stuff, and like
compulsive
I'm
buyer.
opening up. Yeah, I would compulsive buy to some point, but what it is that a lot of stuff like because of my body size, like I've
Hmm.
always been extremely tall, and back in like the 80s and 90s and shit, they didn't have tall sizes. Like my inseam is
Hmm.
a 36. So when I
Oh, you
find stuff
tall? You
that fit
tall?
me, yeah, I'm tall. When I find stuff that fit me, I never like to let it go. So I got
Hmm.
pairs of pants and stuff from high school, even though I can't fit them in the waist, I keep them because of the legs, because I'm delusional thinking I'm gonna be that skinny again. And like
You're not
I
delusional for that.
no, like I don't ever, but it's just like I have stuff, and like I get nice stuff too. I don't buy cheap stuff, so
Hmm.
like I never like to let it. let it go. I'll be like, I could
Mm-hmm.
probably use this again. And I started like separating and going through and getting a donation pile together and things like that and stuff I'm gonna take to a domestic violence shelter,
That's
whatever
beautiful.
for women.
That's
But it's like,
beautiful. And it
damn.
ain't no
And
cheap shit.
I keep telling myself I need it when I know I don't fucking need it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
So
See,
that's
I
what
wanna
that's what I'm
oh no,
dealing with.
not to
Yeah.
cut not to cut you off. I'm just kind of like coming right back at you. So would you can we just kind of say like, okay, you said your body type. We're not gonna say body size, sis. Your body type, meaning like your height and stuff, and your lifestyle created a habit of compulsive buying.
It did because it was convenient. So like I instead of me carrying a bag back and forth, I had
Hmm.
a set of toiletries at home, a set of toiletries on the ship or the barracks or whatever I was. So when I'm going back and forth, I don't have to, I
Just
don't have to
buying shit, Neo. Stop.
but I had the money. So even like now, y'all see I be gifting and shit. I don't care. I
Yeah.
got the
But
money.
you know what?
But
That's
it's
your
like,
is gifting on TikTok your replacement?
no, it's not. I
Say
like
less.
gifting on TikTok because like I like rewarding people in my
Hmm.
sense for doing good stuff.
That's
Stuff that
respect.
feeds me. If you feed in my soul, whether you realize it or not, I will give to you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
respect. And I remember you
Because I
saying
don't
that.
go on everybody panel and just give for the sake of giving. I gotta be getting something, you know what I'm saying? And I want you to keep going. So that's why I gift,
That's respect.
you
That's
know?
respect.
Because
And
I
I do
understand
remember you saying that.
you taking time out of your day, you know what I'm saying? And TikTok, nobody makes a lot of change on TikTok and like you like super, super viral. So
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I like to help my people, especially when they help me. They may not realize they helping me, but me just listening, you know what I'm saying? It feeds me.
Hmm.
And I don't be in everybody panel, you know
You
what I'm
do
saying,
not.
giving that. And when I see stuff happen and people crash out and do shit, and I'm just like, okay, I understand, but that response wasn't necessary. And then
Hmm.
when I continue, I watch behaviors, and when I see behaviors I don't like, I back up.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
I have noticed that I made it a point one day. I don't know who I was talking to, but I'm pretty sure Brother Fuego was up here and Natalie, our regulars, but I made that a
yeah,
point about you and Revolutionary especially. If y'all two up on the panel, it's something popping on that panel. It's a good discussion. It's something just that good. If Revolutionary or Neo then came up, you feel me? So that's
I
respect to
appreciate
y'all.
that. I don't see myself like being that because I really don't go
Shit.
on everybody panel. Like I like to talk to you. I like to talk to Brian a little bit, and then every now and then I might pop in somewhere because I
Yeah.
heard somebody say some just out of pocket shit that I'm just like,
Mhm.
no, I can't let that slide. But for the most part, I just be minding my business, just be listening.
Yeah, that's
But
respect.
yeah,
You know we love you,
but yeah.
Neo. I be needing advice sometime. You know what it is.
I appreciate it because you know what I know what it's like
Hmm.
to give and give and not be not have that reciprocity. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying? Or not be appreciated. So when
that's
I
real.
enjoy people, I always like to make sure that they know that I appreciate them
That's real. That's
and
real.
I
And
appreciate
I
you, Porky.
appreciate you for real. I appreciate you because you
Yeah,
stand out.
yeah.
Not even because the gifts. It's just everything in the advice. You just be hitting. Shout out to Big Sis Neo, y'all. Hold on, because I can do better than that with a little.
You know
Hold
what?
on. I
I
could do a
find
little
out that when
better.
I talk about my story and I talk about myself,
Uh,
and talk about things that I've been through, I'm still ministering to myself. I'm
mm-hmm.
still reminding myself of where I've been and what I've accomplished and where I am now. So I don't mind telling people like, hey, I struggle with this or I'm dealing with
Mm-hmm.
this because I find that it helps me. And even when I'm dealing with my junior sailors who,
Mm-hmm.
are having issues in life and stuff, I won't say that I know it all, but I'll tell them like, hey, your feelings are valid. Like you're not gonna lose
Yep.
your career because you need help with this. Like get what you need, take care of you, do what you got to do to take care of you because the Navy is gonna get, it get its blood out. So you make sure that, you're doing what you can to make sure you're getting everything you can out of it.
That's love though. I noticed that about a couple people, and I tend to kind of gravitate. I don't even want to say go towards. I know I gravitate towards where the love and the care is, because that's the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of it.
Hmm.
Sometimes it makes me a victim, but we just keep pushing forward.
Yeah. Yep.
1 second. And with that, Sister Neo, hopefully you can just chill right there for one
Yeah,
second.
I'm gonna go on mute. I'm still commuting. I got like a 60-mile commute. I'm almost at work now, but yeah.
Okay, no
So,
problem.
all right, I'm gonna mute up.
And with that, we go straight to Brother Chuck. Brother Chuck, thank you for your patience, man.
What's going on, family? Good morning, y'all.
Yeah, we I don't know what the hell I'm doing on this shit. I'm trying to recharge, bro. I'm on doing something else. No, back to you, Brother Chuck. What's going on, man? You know it's always good to see you, Brother Chuck. Today is Tenacity Tuesday. The people on the panel been doing a little cooking. Hopefully you was able to overhear a few things. I seen you down there in the comment, brother. You know what it is. Anybody want to go for joke of the day? You have to do it in the comments only. You can be funny off the mic all you want to, but you ain't gonna get that $5 money gun if I don't see it or the moderators don't see it in the comments. Um, we gonna get straight back to the book today. We did not start it because we had some things going on, and I just wanted to say again, send prayers all no send damn I can't even talk. Send prayers or whoever you believe in, or whatever you believe in, Majara God, Moses, send your prayers up, and we need to make sure we keep praying for the family of Fuego. Not to be too direct, but just make sure y'all send forth the protecting angels and make sure the ancestors guide them to the right path of healing and keep them covered. And with that, Brother Chuck, what you got for Tenacity Tuesday, man? You can hit one of them or all of them on the prompt.
You know I like to do. I try to do as many. Let me see. I got to read this. I got to squint to look at the phone. Hold on. Think
Say less,
what
brother.
match?
Tap the screen for me, family, if y'all can. Sorry, my bad.
Would you be proud or embarrassed? Um. Well, I think both. I'm not going to lie. I think
Now
depending
you know
on what
you
I
gotta
do,
cook. You know you gotta cook.
depending on what I do, it could go both ways. Like um, I know like I'm proud of all of my achievements. I was like a certification hound back in my youth. Well, I'm not
Mhm.
that old now, but when I was a little younger, I was a certification hound. I like to get like a lot of certifications and knowledge about different things. Even now, I don't think I lost that drive. Like I always find something else that I could like strive towards, and I think that about me makes me proud. Um, but embarrassed, I would feel like that if because I know who I am and like I'll do stuff to basically kind of feel justified in what I did. I do I will like I messed up my life a little bit because me going and doing time and stuff, but it was like I felt justified, and to me that's an embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I didn't even let my family know for like a year and a half while I was
Wow.
sick, and they
Wow.
didn't know where I was at.
Chuck, did you just say you didn't let your family know where you were at for a year?
Yeah, I was
Wow. So
because
you
I
were
don't.
in there
Because
just by
yeah,
yourself?
yeah, I wasn't the type of life I was living. I wasn't. I'm first of all, I got like I'm very. I'll do it myself, and I
Mhm.
don't need anybody's help type of mindset. So
Damn.
being
No,
embarrassed,
no, that's not. Because I've been in a place like that before, brother. And you were in that motherfucker for a year. with no family support. That's like commissary and just support. You feel me?
Yeah, and
Man,
honestly,
shout
it
out to
takes
you, brother
sense to
Truck,
be
for
a
just
strong person.
definitely. That's shout out to you, man. That's crazy.
You know, I maintain my brain because I really felt like I don't know. I don't know. I felt like I kind of put myself in a disillusionment too
Hmm.
to cope with it.
Say less.
But um,
Same
you
here,
know,
the Cobra. Go ahead, brother Chuck. Sorry.
for me, it was just that was an embarrassing point in my life. So
Hmm.
I didn't want to tell anybody. I didn't want because I was no bad kid. Like I ain't gonna say I got straight A's and stuff in school, but I stayed out of trouble. That was one thing. I ain't
Right.
go looking for trouble. I stayed out of trouble, and for the most part, I was doing the right things.
Hmm.
And so I felt like it would have been an embarrassment for me, for my family to find that out. So eventually, I did reach out to my stepdad, and I let him know
Hmm.
like he can tell just a couple people, but don't tell everybody. So when I did
Talk
get
about he could
released.
tell just a couple people.
Yeah, like the only the close people that really fuck with me and stuff. So
Say less.
I just I just went about it like that. And then when I got out, a couple people came up to me, was like, "Yo, where you been at? We thought you got kidnapped or something happened." Da, da, da. I'm like, "Nah, I was doing time." And it was when you're not a bad kid, or you're not a bad person, or you're not really in a lifestyle of crime or whatever. It's a shock to people. So I had to deal with that getting out. And to answer the second prompt, the second
Before you answer the second prompt, brother Chuck, do you mind, only if you're willing to release the information? How old were you, man?
I was 26.
You you did a year in that motherfucker with no fam support. 26. That's real shit though. I know grown motherfuckers can't even do that.
Yeah,
That's what's up, man.
I was on the phone with my stepdad like I guess a year and a half before I was released, and
Hmm.
he had broke down. He was like, "Man, you really." Because he understood, he's been through the same thing, and he understood like that's not easy to do, to do it by yourself.
Man, by yourself, I'm telling y'all, for the people listening, this man was in that motherfucker for 12 months just on whatever the institution provided. That is insane because they give you the bare fucking minimum.
Yeah, below the bare minimum. There's
Shit,
Jersey.
I'm definitely right up under that. That's below, right up under there. That's crazy, man. Say less. Go ahead, man. My bad, brother Chuck.
Says,
That's kind of
second
kind
prompt
of
says,
crazy, man. I
are
did
you
fucking 3 months.
consistent
Went crazy.
or just occasionally intense? Hmm. I don't know. I feel like I still have a lingering. I got lingering spontaneousness.
Hmm.
So I'll do stuff just off of me trying to fill my time, like kind of how Cobra was saying. Whatever you find time for. So I
Hmm.
don't think or maybe I'm reading the question wrong. Are you consistent or just occasionally intense? Oh, okay, that's like a type of are you focused type of question. All right. So, I think I'm occasionally intense. I know how to focus. I know how to tap in, lock in. You know what I mean? So I can't say I'm consistent because I do like that takes a lot of energy. That's draining.
Hmm.
Consistency and discipline is kind of draining, but when you get it, when you got it down packed and you got yourself a routine,
Hmm.
it's easy to lock in and to fall back on that because you've been doing it so long.
Okay.
So I can't say I'm consistent because I don't have, I'm fixing myself to have a routine. I did have one, I lost it, and I'm starting over. So
We respect that honesty, brother.
next on the prompt, one thing you've been dodging. that needs to get done today. Um, it's funny. I try to organize myself for what I need to accomplish for the month. I haven't done it this month because I've been being lazy. So I got like a couple different things that are floating around in my brain that I know I should be getting done. And I even brought like a planner so that I can write it all down and start to,
Hmm.
execute these things every day, every week, and then, eventually to get it done throughout the month. But I've been just slacking. I've really been slacking on a lot of stuff because, right now I'm honed in on getting through this schooling stuff. Um, and I really
So,
don't want.
so let me stop you there, brother Chuck. If you what do you consider slacking if you are building in another area in your life in the moment?
I consider it slacking because I'm not addressing it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I mean I do fall into the trap of doing too many things at once too. And I
Hmm.
recognize that, and that's why, I look at it like, I put it down for now,
Hmm.
but in the same sense, I have a lot of unfinished projects that I just have not touched on. Like I got the book I was
Okay.
telling you about.
Yeah.
I would I got some stuff I can pitch to a company, and I just got a whole bunch of ideas that I developed while I had time to myself to really think, when I was doing time.
Hmm.
And for me it's just like I'm not really touching on those things. I just have a lot. That's like a back burner thing, but for right now, what I'm doing is focusing on getting through this. That way I can be fully um fully independent,
Hmm.
and then I can fund other projects that I want to get done because right now I'm kind of starting from zero, But I've been pulling through it more effectively than a lot of people that I'm around right now.
Hmm.
So, my mindset is to not really rush myself, but more so pace myself. I can't do everything at once. So I'm only gonna try to do the things that I can get done, and go on from there. Like, I don't want to overwhelm myself because then I'm not
Uh,
going to get anything done.
that's respect. That's respect. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish, man. Before I even give my go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you land.
Nah, that was it. That was it. I land my plane. I just forgot to say it. My bad.
So, you answered the last prompt.
Yeah, yeah. That was the
That was it. Yeah, okay, I got you. So I'm gonna say this to you, brother Chuck, and I ain't nobody's preacher or motivational speaker or anything, but I just kind of call it like I see it. It was a talent I was just born with, you know. Got my ass whooped sometime for it too. But I'm gonna say this, man. You not a statistic, brother. You are somebody that definitely stand outside. You you have a mind of a creator. And that's and wherever you want to apply that, brother, I'm gonna stand behind you on that, man. I look up to you when it comes to certain topics and certain things, brother. You are someone I seek out for so don't cap yourself, man. Don't be around here like that, brother. You a force to be reckoned with is all I'm trying to get to, man. Um ain't no slacking. I don't see no slacking, man. I see a man like myself out there building in every way he can and actually know when to put something down and pick it back up. Is showing maturity like we hit on yesterday, man. It comes in decision making. And you have to make certain decisions as a man going through life. You get what I'm saying? This is nothing but experience, brother. You will be all right. I feel like you go ahead, make time for your book. Do you? I'm gonna just land with this. In all seriousness, with all the majority behind me and our ancestors, I'm gonna say this, man. Big things coming your way, man. Regardless of your past, just be on the lookout, cause some shit coming for you, man. You ain't even gonna expect it, man. I'm telling you right now. If anybody want to talk about energy, I can talk about energy, man. It's flowing to you because you put it out there. Uh, and with that, I'm gonna take a little commercial break real quick. Family, please tap the screen for me, and we'll be right back momentarily with after this little commercial break. When you smile, the stars come out. You so black when you born, the God come out, black is not. Black when it's wrong and black when it's right. Black is pyramids and mathematics. Black is melanized in magic. Black is televised and in need of drastic black advancement. Black enhances, black with chances, black with privilege, black with pride, black on purpose on the black hand side. Black and beautiful, black and blessed and highly favored. Praise the Lord, black and blessed. Black and so much more, black and nothing less. Black and educated. Black is brilliant. Black is strong. Black is resilient. Black is song. Black is infinite, like hip hop or space. Black is grace. Black is love. Black makes babies. Black babies grow up. Black is tough. Black is hard to do. Black is me. Black is you. Black is not something we get to choose, but it is something we get to cherish. It's something we get to wear, and we get to rock this with honor. I'm black like my granddaddy and my great-great-great-great-grandma. Black is that lift every voice and sing. Black is that letting your freedom ring and resound. Black is adjective, adverb, color, and noun. You so black. Ooh, you so black. When you smile, the stars come out. Baby, you so black. When you're born, the God come out. Shout out to the family.
You still there? I can't hear anything anymore.
Bam, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. You know, certain things
You
and
off, Portuguese.
what'd you say?
I guess TikTok or whatever, it had cut you off. You were
No,
talking
no,
and
I
stuff.
be having to mute out sometime. I be getting full sometime. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but and I'm gonna answer this right here. Prop. I'm not gonna answer all of it. Uh, if results matched your efforts exactly, would you be proud or embarrassed? And I would say I'd be proud because give me a minute, Joe. Hold on. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'll be proud because when I said I wanted to do this, I never thought I'd start meeting people like my friends I've met on this app. I'm really passionate about my lineage, and I just been through a lot the last week, and I could have started this week off wrong. And I got people that really love me that was able to catch me because that's what friends do. That's what the lineage do. And I mean what I said, brother Chuck. Like it's something great for you. The energy flows through us, and we just gotta do right with it. Get rid of anything anti-black. I mean it. I don't care who they are. If they not pro-black, they not for us. And yeah, I got triggered a little bit because we got our sister just you so black. There's nothing like black. And I just wish everybody in our lineage could feel like I feel every day waking up, being proud to see my black babies, being a black man. It's just something magical, y'all. I ain't no faking it. And I'm gonna just mute out on that for a while. Bam.
Hey, fam.
So I'm sitting up in the middle of the night. I had a show about fighting and we was gonna be cracking up. But some told me, y'all, I'm like, I don't know what it is, but no, it's something just can't, I don't know. And then Solani Pisces come up here talking about some like the panel was just talking to her. You feel me? So everything happened for a reason, man. That was just another sign that we all put in this space together. I don't care how many of us it is. We wilding out for the lineage. I'm gonna just go here to the next question so y'all can get up out of here because I got them all wrote down in my notebook right here. And we gonna start with Brother Cobra.
Yes, sir.
As soon as I find the page, man, I just had it. I just had it. Man, y'all got a lot of pages. Man, don't be scared to talk, y'all.
I'm
Bam.
driving. I was
And then
coming
soon
through
as
the
y'all
gate.
start talking, I find it. Bam. My bad, Sister Nigga.
Are you good?
Brother Cobra, you still there, man? My bad.
Yes, sir. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you. So we're just gonna ask you this, Brother Cobra. You know, we already know we gonna get all honesty straight from you. What excuse, if you had to pick one out your life, have you been recycling over and over?
What excuse have you been recycling over and over?
Hmm.
All right. So, uh, I'll say this because it doesn't replay in my head anymore, but
something that I would say that kind of operated as sort of a crutch for me is
Should have used that word. I
that,
like that word, crutch. Sorry about that.
yes, something that operated as a little bit of a crutch for me and as an excuse for me is that I didn't have my mother. I didn't have my father. My mother died having me, and my father died under, or was unalived under, some kind of shady circumstances, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of times when I look at people who are very successful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even when I've been in relationships with women who kind of like to throw that out there, like, oh, you know, you, you know, these men are this, or these men are that, or these men get this much money, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And sometimes I kind of was able to kind of like the self communication that you have with yourself, because a lot of people have their mothers and fathers and stuff like that kind of just kind of steer them. They kind of drive them to where they need to go. Me, I had to kind of get out here and make mistakes and kind of do things to figure out what happened if I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Versus, a lot of people who have that cushion of mother and father right there. So I did have that as an excuse for a while. And as a matter of fact, it's funny that you talked about, I guess, use shame as a word in one of the questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was something that used to hit me a little bit. Shame used to hit me because, I get in a relationship. For whatever reason, they say opposites attract, right?
Right.
So I'm very quiet and laid back. I don't spend a lot of time up in people's faces. So I attract women who are
I
outgoing.
knew, bro. I knew you was about to say that, but I thought it was gonna be a little different. Respect to you, brother.
Right. I attract the most talkative, outgoing women who are loved by everybody. They got a
Mm-hmm.
big families.
That's
They're
me.
very loving.
I attract them all the time. Yep.
Right. Right. That's what I attract because I'm the opposite of it. So, uh, and they, so when they get to talking about my mother, my father, my mother, my father, this and this and that, it kind of shame would hit me because I don't have that, right? But that's something that operated as a crutch for me because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't never had that to lean back on. I never had that. I just had to get out here and go at it.
Now, you know, as always, people listening, I want to know, uh, brother, when did you notice, like, hey, I've been using this as like an excuse or a crutch, rather? You know what I'm saying? Like, when did you notice and make that shift? Like, okay, I got to do something different.
Uh, I would say when I was in college, and that's because uh when I was in college, like I told you, I'm one of those people that have a switch. So when things don't go well, I used to take it so hard. I used to be like kind of like just feel bad about it. And I got a sister that, she's an adopted sister, of course, but she's an sister. I call her my sister.
Hmm.
And me and her would talk about stuff, and she was always just comfortable with just things falling, just hitting the way it, landing wherever it land, right? So,
Hmm.
but me, I'm always the one that's like uptight, on edge, like, oh man, that I needed that to work out the way I needed
Hmm.
that to work out. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And so then I kind of just, I guess I just, at some point, I just made my mind up, like, look, I don't care, no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's more or less not me getting over it as much as me just not caring anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I stopped caring. I stopped caring that, I date women that's got these big, beautiful families and all of that, and I don't have it.
Hmm.
So, and then when, people want to throw it up in your face, like, oh, well, you came from, your, even my elders now are kind of passed away. So they were like, oh well, you didn't come from this family or whatever. It don't hit the same way it used to hit. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It's kind of a dis uh it's a disconnect from that shame. And when I was able to kind of get over that, then I made my mind up like, look, I already have a little bit of an edge with me about me. I'm just gonna go at everything that I want to go at the best I can do it. And if I fail, I fail. But at least I know I did it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? At least I know I went at it.
Say
And
less.
that, but I did realize that because sometimes I would get down on myself, like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to get this done. I ain't got my mama to talk to, my daddy to talk to. Uh,
That's real,
and
brother. And that I'm sure a lot of people face that and needed to hear this. And like real, that you did your thing. I didn't expect this. Go ahead, brother.
yeah, that's where I think the shame came from too as well, because sometimes you might be in a tough spot somewhere in life, like you got a tough decision to make. Um, you even with me going to college, right? Like I went to college and went and got a trade. I went to college. I put myself in Job Corps.
Mm-hmm.
um all of those things, right? And I still just kind of, I had teachers and former teachers and stuff who was kind of like role models in my life, but I
Mm-hmm.
never really still had that mother figure or that father figure to kind of lean into, you know
Yeah.
in them critical moments. But I guess what one thing my grandfather always said is that, like, what I'm saying, what don't kill you is gonna make you stronger. And he's like,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna end up being, what I'm saying, somebody's best, some the best father you can for somebody or whatever. So,
Okay,
and
Neil.
it's funny because right now I don't have kids, but I do believe that, you know it was meant for me to kind of get over all of those, shames and feelings of, you know not being, I guess, normal and all that before I have a
Mm-hmm.
family too. So it was meant for me to get over all of that first.
Now, brother Cobra, you were how old when you lost your mom?
My mother died having me, and
Wow.
my dad, he had married
Wow.
another woman, and died under some shady circumstances or whatever.
Your
He had an
father?
insurance. Yeah, he had an insurance
Wow.
claim, and the family believed that she had something to do with getting him unalive for the insurance money.
I'm sure your father was a young, healthy. I wasn't gonna say stallion. They call. I was gonna say stallion, but that's female. But you know what I'm saying? Mustang. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that's insane, brother.
yeah, it was some real, shit. It's funny because I met him, and he got unalive the same week.
Wow. What the
So
fuck? How old were you, man?
I was like 13 years old. So,
Wow. We're just gonna say
um,
shout out to Brother Cobra and just take a minute to just put some hearts in the comments for the parents and everybody who just lost a parent, man. That's crazy, man. That's insane. That's insane. Shout out to the man you even become today, man. To have been raised. Shout out to your grandparents, man. Like for real, just shout out to the village, man. Cause that's
yeah,
insane, man. We knew, but we ain't really like know. You know what I'm saying? But while giving birth, that's like wow. Yeah, yeah. Just shout out to you, man. Shout out to moms, everybody.
appreciate it, man.
Damn. Oh, I just feel like yeah, man. I lost my father. You know, damn. That's insane, man. You just never know what people going through, been through, like. Just shout out to the family, y'all. Y'all be holding it down. I can remember I actually asked a question yesterday, and y'all probably didn't know where I was going with it. But I'm gonna just cook him in it real quick. I had went around the panel and asked everybody if you was in a life or unalive situation, what what would you do? And it was just an off the wall question. But while being off the wall, the underlying tone was no matter where we are in life, what predicaments we're in, my people are always choosing to fight. Like that's the monolith of resilience. And I was supposed to come in here Tenacity Tuesday cooking with that mug, but I just So me and Sulan must have been connected on the same Ajara frequency, so we kind of met halfway, and I just kind of yeah. So shout out to my big sis Sulan as well. Uh, they call her Momo. Where she from? For Monica, I don't know. And with that, we go straight to Uncle Tom's niece. You there, sis? She got a rat. She holding a rat. And Sister Joy, you there?
I'm here. Hello.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay.
welcome back to the panel, Sister Joy, wherever you were.
I was away from my phone, but it's still in the same room. I had to run back to
I
the
kind of,
phone.
I kind of heard the swiftness in the. Hey, brother Black, if you could come up, please, man. I got a question for you. Uh, to Sister Joy, what lie have you told yourself so often that it seems true?
I'm tired.
Whoa, cook a little bit. I wasn't even thinking about that one.
Um, you know how you get, I mean, like if you're at work or if just wherever you are, right? You be like, oh man, I need to do X, Y, and Z. And it's, I'm tired. I don't really feel like doing that today. I don't feel like giving my
What's going
all
on,
today,
Dynasty? Sorry, sis.
So I would say that would be it. So when I'm in the car on my way home, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and this when I get home. So when I get home, I'd be like, oh my god, you know. And I went to work
Chill,
today.
Joy. So
You know.
you literally will make yourself tired
Yeah, I guess so. Because it's like, are you actually tired? Like,
with just the
that's how
thought of
dumb
being
it is.
tired.
Yeah. Because
So
it's
in those
like
moments when you have to push through, where is that coming from?
tired of whatever it is that I was supposed to do not being done. You know what I mean? So it's like, for
I
example,
love how you think. I swear.
there's a yeah, like when we was talking, I think that was yesterday,
Uh-huh.
about the books. I'm like, damn, it's a box of books in my living room right now that I got to put in my
Put the books up, Joy.
man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Appreciate
that
you,
kind
brother
of
Dynasty.
stuff. You know, like I lie to myself about that, but I'm very honest about it too. You know,
Hmm.
like you're not really tired. You just don't feel like doing that thing.
That's respect, Sister Joy. You know we always respect your feedback. And with that, we go straight and welcome Brother Black to the panel. Joyce, try to stay by the phone though, because I got about 12 questions. I want to hit you with at least four of them. Brother
No, I'm
Black,
in the
if
same
you
room. I literally was on the opposite side of the room.
say less. uh Brother Black, if you don't mind, man, kind of just hit the prompt for us, man. You can either hit one of them or all of them.
What's going down, fam?
You know we chilling.
I already hope everybody having a good morning. You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
Uh, rest in power to Jesse Jackson. You know, we have our issues with the brother. He's still a NBA icon.
Wait, say that one
But
more time again, brother. What you say?
no, I was just saying rest in power to Jesse Jackson. Even though we have our
Oh,
issues with him, he's still an
Jesse
NBA
Jackson.
icon.
He ain't here no more.
Yeah, he passed this morning, like a
Oh
couple hours ago.
shit,
Oh wow, I
bro!
didn't know that.
Bro, I swear I did not know that. That's crazy.
But you know what's crazy? Because
Whoa,
we
Jesse Jackson.
a lot of people been saying this might be the year he might go
They
because
said it's the year of the
the
renewal,
lineation
man.
has.
It's the
forced to
year of the
move.
renewal, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
said it. I think I was in FBAJ goddamn panel with his overly conscious ass. He said it. He said, "Look here, this when my name was FBA Portuguese." He said, "Look here, FBA Portuguese. Uh, this is the year of the reset. I'm about to." He broke the numbers down and everything. I'm not saying that it was just that. What it's happening though, Black, right in front of us.
This just solidified that we on the right path,
Yes, sir.
and it's time for a new beginning. Hopefully, we do it the right way, and we won't leave this riffraff for
Mm,
the next generation to deal with.
yeah. Shout out to his family though, and condolences, and I just hope they taking it well and prepared themselves. And yeah, shout out to them. Uh, yeah, just moment of silence, prayers. You know how it go, brother. Black, go ahead, man.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me see which one I want to. I like the second question. Are you consistent or just occasionally intense? And consistency is a fickle little thing. I feel like because you can be
Uh oh.
consistent in something but never master it.
Whoa.
And I
Cook,
feel
cook a
like it
little bit.
depends
Cook a
on.
little bit.
I feel like it depends on, know what I'm saying, your approach to something.
Hmm.
You could be consistent with something and never really fully grab hold to what you were
But you,
trying to learn or trying to do.
but you know what though, brother Black? I believe is that sort of something like just like going to work every day, and you know you have to do it, but you know what I'm saying.
Facts, facts.
I like that.
It's basically like we stuck in a cycle of doing what you have to do instead of
Hmm.
doing what you want to do. So when it comes down to being intense, I feel like that's more of you being driven to do something. So it forced the consistency out of you and make you master it. That makes sense. And
That's
one thing I be dodging that needs to get done is it's a couple of things because I be having like different little projects I work
mhm.
on and then I just stop doing it. And last year I said I was gonna stop dodging on publishing one of my books. So I finally
Man,
did it.
you see,
So this year,
do we got do the family got to put you and brother Chuck in the same damn room in the huddle or something, man?
well, why you say that?
You and brother Chuck, y'all all got the same shit going on in life with the books, with the brother. Y'all like twins in energy, man. Y'all
See,
got to like brainstorm together, man. Y'all might actually be able to bounce ideas back and forth, man. With what's next?
see when it come down to like that, like I I kind of got like some ADD a little bit. It's
Hmm.
undiagnosed, but I self-diagnosed. I
That's
say
okay.
ADD because it's like I complete something, I be
Hmm.
done with it, and then like when it's fully time to like actually give it to the public,
Say
I
less.
think, oh, okay, I'm gonna do something else. Kind of
Okay,
like when it
yeah.
comes down to my music and shit. Like I
Hmm.
got albums of songs on my computer and shit. I just never release shit. I just do it just out of fun and shit. But now since people like shit gone to actually put it out there, I'm gonna take a chance and shit. But I think it's mostly dealing with, everybody don't like rejection or don't don't like critique when it comes down to their personal art. And that's kind of how like uh, I'm a perfectionist, so I feel like if I put it out, I want at least it to be, you know what I'm saying, understood and people accept it well. But you can't control how people accept stuff.
Mm, mm. Yep.
And they kind of go with the first question too, because shit,
No. Well, yeah. If you go ahead and go ahead.
yeah, because my efforts of doing it was good, but know what I'm saying? Me dealing with probably like the embarrassment of not actually it being large would kind of like
Mm-hmm.
be inconsistent at times.
Say less. We received that, man. Uh, while I got you off the mic, I'm gonna just catch you up real quick and ask you one of these questions on the sideline. Sorry, I'm making all this noise and shit. I'm all type of shit. Uh, Brother Black, man, what lie have you told yourself so often that it seems true?
Shit, I'm gonna lose about 30 pounds and get my LL on, and it never happens.
Bro, I ain't laughing, but I'm laughing, bro.
Look, I always tell myself every year I'm gonna be
I
strong
ain't expect you to
LL
say
one
that,
day.
bro.
One day I'm gonna be LL, but shit, it never works out. I get to going to the taco here, give me a couple of them tacos. I still love my soul food, so it's hard. There's barbecue places down there on every corner down.
This shit funny as hell. I ain't expect that. Fuego, can you come up, man, please? I feel like he got something he want to say to Brother Cobra. Um, in the meantime, while we wait on Brother Fuego to find some time to come up and holler at Brother Cobra. Uh, Uncle Tom Nees, is you back yet? Or are you playing with the rats?
Playing with the rats is crazy.
Hey, I know how
Oh,
she
and I
do.
wanted to say
She'll hop on
to
video with a rat
Cobra.
on her shoulder. Like, what?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
She crazy. Go
But
ahead,
like you were
Joyce. Sorry
saying
about that.
earlier, Portiz. I feel like me and Cobra on the same wave too.
Mm, say less.
Yeah,
Well,
because I'll do like how he was saying. Oh, he dates people who are outgoing and they got big
uh,
families, et cetera, et cetera. So I have a really large family, but I only date people who also have large families.
mm,
You know what I mean? So it's like we two sides of the same coin.
mm.
So like I feel like if you don't have a big family, I can't roll with you. No offense, Cobra. No offense. It's just cause like I don't be wanting them to feel bad. You know what I'm saying?
And see,
Cause it's
it's funny that you say that because, like, I bet that if you were in proximity, you probably would have bumped into me, and then that would have happened, just like it happened with other women. So,
yeah,
Yep.
but I wouldn't have let it go. Once I found out like you had a
Oh,
small family, I would have immediately like, oh okay, that's cool.
see,
Bye.
my thing is, I got a huge family. So now what?
You in Detroit? Nah.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey,
What's
nah,
going on, brother
listen,
FBA Red? What's going on, brother FBA Red? If you could please come on up to the panel, brother. You know we got some questions for you.
I be
And
nervous with people with big families because I got a big family and I gotta make sure you're not kinfolk.
Oh, that's fair.
that's
That's
fair.
fair.
That's fair, bro. That's fair.
Look, I done ran into like two chicks, and before we end up getting to the next level, I found out that was my cousin. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's
Man,
happened before. Not to
hey,
me, but that happened to my
that
cousin. So
happened. That has
he was like,
happened. And that's why
who your
family
mama now?
reunions are necessary.
I was hurt. I
Show
ain't
up
gonna
to that
lie.
family reunion, y'all.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what I found out with one of them. She was at a
Yep.
family reunion. I was like, damn.
Them last names be a little different because them marriages and shit. That's your cousin.
yeah, but because I come from a super large family, I feel the same way Black feel. Like I gotta know who your mama now,
Yeah, for sure, for
who
sure.
your
Who
daddy.
your mama Neil?
Okay, who your
I,
mama now?
no offense to nobody. I just, I can't risk having no awkwards if I can prevent it. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds a little eugenics, but you know what I'm saying?
I
You
mean, it
gotta think
is what
about
it
that.
is.
It is what it is, brother. You
Yeah,
shit.
because
How
the
you
family
gonna
be so
prevent
big and
it?
people done branched off to other. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Because
family tree be really big, and so people get married, they branch off, etc. So it's like you really do have to make sure. Like, my great grandmother had 14 kids, so I do have to ask. You know
right,
what I'm
because
saying?
we don't have as many kids as we did back in the previous generations.
Right.
You said your granny had 14. My granny
Uh,
had 9. So
but you know what? Yeah, them families back then was having them motherfuckers like piglets.
so just imagine how
Yeah.
many people you actually related to.
Right. And then
My
her mom passed away when she was 2 years old, and she ended up running away from her father. So I'd have to double check. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that person's not related to the side that she don't mess with no more. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I just recently
So it's
went
like
through
I have
something.
to.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
definitely 100. I mean, now what I will say is that my aunts and uncles and all of, like I'm still within the family. I was still adopted within my family, so I'm still around my real bloodline and everything like that. It ain't like I kind of was in no home or nothing like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, I do feel where you coming from on that. Like, cause I've dealt with a lot of women that talk just like you talk. But the funny thing is they'll still deal with me and everything like that because I guess I'm still attractive enough for them to deal with me. But
They some fools.
Okay. He said he got that FBA swag, goddamn.
yeah,
They some
yeah,
fools because I can't do it. I can't do it because I just be like, I don't know. I just feel like that person not gonna be able to relate. And then like I had a friend, a girlfriend who she lost her mom and her grandma. So like when I would have disagreements with my mom, oh, you only get one mom. Okay, but she getting on my motherfucking nerve right now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time for people like that to be, oh, you only get one mom, or you didn't talk to your dad this week. Don't piss me off because they on my nerves.
Yeah, yeah.
No cow,
yeah.
you
That's
might be
Parent
one.
people.
that's different though. To me, like, uh, I never really kind of placed any type of judgment on people for having those relationships with their parents and everything like that. But I felt like it was the reverse though. Like they would kind of be like, you can't relate to me, or you can't. How you know how to do this? Your mama ain't there. How you know how to do this? Your daddy
Oh,
wasn't
that's
there. Shit
bold.
like
Oh,
that.
that's
You know
ignorant.
what I'm saying?
That's
So
ignorant.
like,
But that be
right?
motherfuckers trying to make you feel how they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. That to me, I never really tried to put no judgment on nobody for anything really, but I felt like it kind of was coming from the opposite direction sometimes. Like they would, like I'll be doing stuff or whatever, and I've touched a lot of money in my life. I've done a lot of different things. I've been blessed in a lot of different ways, but
Hmm.
uh, sometimes a woman is, throw that mother or that father shit out there as a trump card.
That's
I've had a
weird. Just so
situation
you
to
know.
where
I just feel like you know, if I learned one thing in life, it's them personal judgment calls kind of like define who you just gonna be. You feel me? Like you, woo,
Yeah, if you hit below the
it,
belt on some personal shit,
man. I
you're not
can't
gonna make
fuck
it.
with you. Like I can't.
Yeah, that speaks to your
I tend to
character.
not. I tend to not. In order for me to even live a good life, I have to have good moral standing. And them motherfucking white tea people don't play about that shit. That shit on a license. You gotta have moral character on your life. Like what the fuck? But it is what it is. Just damn. If you, we gonna welcome Revolution to the panel. What's going on, Revolution? We up here chilling. We chilling, cooking. We gonna get right to you right after. I asked brother Chuck this one question.
No sweat, man. I just really came up to tell y'all much love. I love the way you run the panel and the way y'all bringing that knowledge to our peoples. And I'm gonna just drop back down and keep
No,
tapping the
no, no,
screen.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no. If you in the rush, go ahead and hit that prompt first, brother. Then drop down.
Okay, give me just a second, cause I'm on the move right now, so
I'm
I'm up
I'm
here looking at
I'm
the
gonna read
screen.
it. I'm gonna read it to you.
All
That's
right,
cool.
yes, sir.
Say less. Now, brother Revolution, if the results in anything you do were to match the efforts exactly, would you be proud or embarrassed?
Proud.
You want to cook a little bit on that?
basically, I know that everything I do, I strive for excellence. You know what I'm saying?
Say
If
less.
if I can't do it no better than somebody else, I'm gonna do it better than the last time I ever did it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And if,
yeah.
and if I get exactly what I put into it, I'm gonna be proud of that. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
wish it was better than that because I feel like the top quality shit that I do deserves more money because I pay more attention to detail than the average mother sucker. But you know what I'm
I
saying?
like
And
that. I like that, brother.
so
Let me follow
it's
you,
that
man.
way for me. You know what I'm saying? My dad told me when he was dropping me off to my first job when I was 14, he dropped me off. He said, "Son, I don't care what you do. If you're a janitor, be the best janitor that you can be, and I'll be more proud of you than if you was president of the United States, or the same proud of you as if you was the president of the United States. Be the best you can be. Damn somebody else."
That's lit, brother. That's lit, brother. Shout out to Dad too, man, who knew to instill that in you, man. Like
Word life, and
that
I'm gonna talk to him a little later today too. He
for
just
real
turned
though.
82.
What? Say less, man.
Yes, sir.
Pops 82.
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to
Yes, sir.
Pops, girl. Let's drop some hearts. Y'all know how we do over here. Drop some hearts down in the chat for Pops, man. 82. That's oh yeah, we gotta pray to Madra to make there. Come on, man. That's a blessing. With that, man, I got two more for you real quick, man.
Yes, sir.
Are you consistent or just occasionally intense?
I'm consistent with the man that I am every day. I'm occasionally intense with my anger or reaction to situations.
You're smart, man. Say less, man. I like that. I like that. One more, one more. One thing you've been dodging that needs to get done today.
On procrastination.
Procrastination.
Yes, sir.
Cut it
Because
out.
even though we do have some different reasons that may be good reasons, there are
Mm,
other situations they may happen as that we can end up using as an excuse.
that's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? But uh, all in all, we can always power through it and do it anyway. You know what I'm
I
saying? And then
received that.
sometimes we just put that off for a little bit extra comfort when doing it, a little bit extra room when doing it, or a little bit less resistance when doing it. I got to put that past me sometimes and just go ahead and power through it. Still find the smartest way to get it done. You know what I'm saying? And if that necessary steps take it to where you take a little bit longer to do it, then that's one thing. But to not go at it full strength or with full
Mm,
intent from the beginning is another.
I received that, brother. Seriously. And all majority vibrations, man. You cooking. Uh yeah, man. I don't want to sound like I'm dismissing you, man. But if you want to drop now, you can. No, I'm joking. No, man. With that, hopefully you stick around for a while, man. I got a few more questions. We're gonna be kicking it. We got about 30 more minutes left up here, man.
Okay, that's what's up. I'll go ahead on and stick around. Let me just mute up.
Say less. Appreciate it, family.
Yes,
We
sir.
go straight to brother Chuck, man. Brother Chuck, you there?
I'm here.
Man, hey, you see how the family, man, this is family over here, man. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. And we come straight to you, Chuck, with this one. You thought you had the same question coming, then yeah. Chuck, if your future depended on today's habits, would you be safe?
Today's habits. You gotta break that question down a little bit more. Like, what do you mean? Like
Okay,
the habits that I have,
the
or
habits that you have right now, today, right now. In the future, would you be safe with these same habits if you know what I'm saying?
nah? I ain't gonna lie. I picked up a bad sweet tooth habit.
Oh
So not,
shit.
like I wasn't. I
I
wasn't.
think you just
I
said that
really
the other
wasn't.
day too.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't really eating no candy and junk food. Like that was never my thing. I was like a health nut. You know, I used to eat like hummus and stuff like that. But you know, time has went by, and for some reason,
Oh
I be
shit.
wanting a Kit Kat and stuff like that.
Dog. Dog. You gotta kick the sugar, man. Go to Atkins.
Atkins. I mean, I'm eating some vanilla wafers right now. I don't know if they got like
Shit, that shit
unsweetened or something.
sugar. Shit, I don't know what it is. Talking about they
They got
taste
sugar
like
free
shit.
ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this brand. I had somebody had gave me
Hey,
these box, but
no
I'm
They
not
cap
got
trying
though,
to.
sugar
brother.
free ones called Vortmans or something like that.
No, I-
They taste really close to the real ones.
that's Sister Neil. I was gonna say, brother Chuck, we definitely received that, Sister Joy. Brother Chuck, brother Cobra is the health guru on the fruits and the veggies, man. You might want to get with your boy.
Yeah, brother Culver, man. I'm
Oh
trying to
man,
kick it
Cobra, maybe I do need to kick it with you.
most of the time it really be because I'm bored. That's what it really be. I
Wow.
gotta if I'm doing something, I don't really think about eating. I'm moving around. I don't really think about eating like that. But once I sit and I'm like, damn, I'm bored. You know what? I'm about to just cook just because, or I just eat some snacks just because. That's been my thing.
Mm.
That's why I like to stay busy and move around.
Damn, Chuck. Hey,
Sitting, I
brother
mean,
Cobra,
eating is a
Yes,
comfort. You know.
you got any advice for brother Chuck? Just where he could start at least. You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir. So, if depending on your location, you just got to be willing to kind of go outside of your comfort zone at least a little bit, right? What the first change that I made is I started just going and buying organic meats
Hmm.
and organic fruits and vegetables. If you just change just those two things, right? Yeah, then your body you'll notice a change in your cravings.
Hmm.
You'll notice a change in you know everything. Like a lot of things about your
Now,
body are changed. Like the
so,
glutton and the GMO and the stuff like that. Like that makes a big difference. That makes a huge difference. Like
yeah.
you eat organic fried chicken, you won't feel as sloppy as you do when you just go get a piece of fried chicken from anywhere else.
Yeah, I be
So
staying
From
away from like the fast food. I don't do fast food no more. But uh, it seemed like when I be trying not to eat junk food, people will somehow bring junk food around me and offer it to me. I don't
yeah,
know. It's really
that is
weird.
you. Nope, nope, nope. I'm about to tell you right now. Let me jump on that shit right there, brother. That is your subconscious manifesting that shit. And you got to be careful of that, man. We caught that in that book, man. Think and Grow Rich. We have to be careful of and we train ourselves out of these mentalities. How about this? Have you ever tried the replacement thing? So you got to watch Temptation. Say less. When you think of that Kit Kat or some shit, damn, I don't want to make you sound like that, man. You up here sounding like you. Remember that show, 600 Pound Life, y'all? No, but
Oh man.
she used to be on the Kit Kat and shit. That shit crazy. Um, no, but just in all seriousness though, when it come to you actually got to having a craving for that, you grab something uh like a piece of fruit that can be it's different sugars, but y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't that deep into it, but you got the different sugars. Neo,
The fruit fibers.
right. And then you could substitute it for, what the Kit Kat. It's just dopamine, right, Neo?
I would, man, look. Sometimes there's no substitution for a certain junk. It got a certain taste, a certain
Damn.
feel. You can try to trick yourself in your head, but sometimes
Be psyched
that
out.
that healthy stuff just don't hit.
Have you
It's
noticed it's more
it's an
expensive to be
addiction.
healthy? It's more
It
expensive to
is.
be healthy.
It
Hmm.
most certainly is. But you know what? I look at it like either you gonna pay now or you gonna pay later. So might as
yep,
well
Yeah. Yep.
spend it.
brother
You could
Culver,
do
what do you have to say to that? Oh, my bad, my bad. I didn't know you were still talking, Joy.
You can do a sugar and dairy free like binge, if you will. So like once you start and like you be consistent for a few weeks, when you go back to the sugar, it's actually gonna be nasty. So
I've been there.
But here is Joy saying she's consistently inconsistent and
I
want us
know
to
that's what
be.
I'm saying. Listen,
You
don't
see,
do
Joy?
what they say. What they say. Do as I say, not as
There
I.
you go.
I was there before when I was eating
Say
like
that, sis.
natural fruits and stuff, and apples was tasted sweeter than if I had junk food. But
No,
since
so you can't have fruit either. So you
oh,
gotta
Man, look,
do you gotta
Oh,
do
okay. See,
sugar
see,
and
I'm
dairy
cut
free.
off.
Period.
I'm cut
Right?
you
off.
gotta
You
active
gotta.
pretty
But
much, man.
after like a month, you can add in fruit. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but just think
It's
about the health
already hard to
outcome
get
at
rid
the
of
end.
dairy.
Huh? What'd you say, Chuck?
man. No, look. I tried that, and l- it's so hard to get off of that stuff. You have to wean
I'm not
off of it. When
laughing at it, but
when I
I'm
tell
just,
you,
it's how you
I was
expressing it.
dreaming. I was dreaming about bread,
Dreaming is
and
crazy.
No, you
and
wasn't, Neo. You
yes, I
wasn't.
was. I was. I knew it was bad when it was in my dreams. I was like,
Was
damn.
dreaming about bread, but it's some
And
good
sugar,
bread out there
yeah.
though. No cap though.
Yeah,
Hey,
them
hey,
Hawaiian
what?
rolls.
1 second, family. Hey, brother, Revolution, man.
Yes, sir.
Just being up here on the panel, kicking it. Is there any food temptation you cannot resist?
No, that I don't really have any that I can't resist.
Say less. What about what they call alcohol and weed and stuff? The
Addiction.
temptations of the world.
Yeah,
Do you have any addictions, rather?
I used to want to get me a bottle instead of going and buying this meal because I felt like I'm gonna eat anyway, but I want this drink. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa. Okay. Appreciate the
Yeah,
honesty,
so
man.
yeah, I used to make them kind of decisions or whatever the case is, but really my what I end up putting into my body is basically really determined kind of by my pocket. And I've always not really been a sweet eater. I do
Hmm.
eat sweets from time to time, so
Hmm.
it's not